I fall asleep in my own tears. I cry for the world, for everyone. And I built a boat to float in. I'm floating away. I can't recall last time I opened my eyes to see the world less beautiful. And I built a cage to hide in. I'm hiding, I'm trying to battle the night. Let love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior, and just reach out for the light. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, warrior of love. I stand behind a wall of people and thoughts, mind controlling, and I hold a sword to guide me. I'm fighting my way. I can't recall last time I opened my eyes to see the world as beautiful, and I built a cage to hide in. I'm hiding, I'm trying and to battle the night. Hide, let love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior, just reach out for the light. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, underneath darkened skies, there's a light kept alive. Let love conquer your mind. Warrior, warrior, and just reach out for the light. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, warrior, I am a warrior, yeah, yeah, yeah. Warrior, warrior of love. Warrior of love. I'm a warrior of love. Warrior of love. It's so nice to sing for people that sit and play. I love sitting on the floor. Is this a gig?
Yeah, it's a gig. Definitely a gig.
Okay, okay. It's very nice to have gigs. Oh, what a strange word. But it's very nice to have gigs like this in between all the other gigs we have. It gives me much more joy than to be on the stage in front of thousands of people. It feels like I'm doing something. I'm singing to people, not an ocean, which is nice sometimes, but you don't get... Waves can be quite overwhelming to get in your face instead of just smiles from people I can see. But it's very nice. Thank you so much for having us here.
Welcome to Unsupervised. We are here talking with Glass Note recording artist Aurora. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's very exciting.
Yes.
So, I really love your music, but seeing you live was really a big draw for me. You're very physical live, and you almost seem to transform yourself when you sing, and you can feel it.
I know I use my hands a lot. I didn't know in the beginning that I did. And when I watched a video of myself for the first time, by mistake, and I will never do that again, I swear to myself, I was really terrified. And I look like I'm possessed.
It's very endearing and it's very authentic, so just it translates very well.
But it feels nice. I think it's necessary.
It just seems very natural.
It's kind of like being asleep, having a really strange dream when you do things without even knowing it, and it would look very strange from the outside.
Well, it seems like you're channeling something, like almost.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I have so many emotions and opinions and words inside this tiny body, and I think every time I get the chance to get them out, and there's only they all have to come out through my tiny mouth, and I guess I just have to use every tool I have to help, the emotion come out alive of my body, I guess.
Right. Well, you want to talk about your record a little bit? It's called All My Demons Greeting Me as a Friend, which is really a lovely thought, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that happen for me one day. That'd be nice, right?
I hope that for you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, it's all about kind of these demons can be so small and so big in our lives. It can be everything from a horrible experience from the past, or the horrible things we can say to ourselves or hear from other people,
Or think, whatever, right?
Everything that's hard in life, basically, can be a demon that sits on your back and makes every step you walk heavier than it should be.
Do you feel like this process of writing helps you purge some of those demons along the way?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's just it was a way to keep my head from exploding, because you feel that you're more allowed to move on to the next emotion if you have spent some time writing about.
Right. Purging it in a way.
Yes.
Right.
It's kind of like acknowledging.
Acknowledging.
Yes, that word.
That's the word. We talked about in an interview about, you want your songs to just stir a feeling or an emotion. Is that something that has always been kind of your point of view of writing?
Well, it's always been my point of view of writing. It's just been a very, it's why I write, why I feel the need to write and why I want to write, what I want to accomplish when I write. It's all about the emotion. And I wouldn't have the need to write if I didn't feel every emotion as strongly as I do, even if it's mine or yours or an emotion I see on the news. My new single is called I Went Too Far. It's a very old song. I began writing it when I was 9 years old. I stopped writing on the song because I thought it was a bit silly to say the word love. But then, I did realize after a few years why I wrote the song. It's more about seeing someone lovely, not demand to be treated good. So that's what the song is about, and I'm trying to show it as good as I can in the video. There is 2 Auroras, and they both have this climbing tool, which is called ladder in their lives. And I know that they have a chance to try to climb up. And it's very complicated, but it has a big meaning to me. The next song is about love, kind of. It's one of my only love songs. But it's more about the love that we sometimes forget that we deserve. The pure and good love that don't demand anything of us. Just is there to make us feel worthy, which is very important, I think. And it's called I Went Too Far. I went too far when I was begging on my knees. Meant for your arms, for you to hold around me. I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet. Begging for your love, begging for eyes to meet. Crying, give me some love, give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, give me some love, give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. I went too far when I was begging on my knees. When I cut my hands for you to stand and watch me bleed. Oh, I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet. Standing in my blood, it was a taste of bittersweet. Crying, give me some love, give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, give me some love, give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Why can't I turn around and love again? Go back in time. I had to turn around and walk away. I couldn't stay. I had to walk away. I'm left behind with an empty hole, and everything I am is gone. I try to reach for another soul so I can feel whole. Oh, give me some love. Oh, give me some love. Oh, give me some love. Give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, give me some love. Give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Why can't I turn around and love again? Go back in time. I had to turn around and walk away. I couldn't stay. I had to walk
You want to talk about just like the recording process a little bit, like what that was like? I mean, we're in a classic studio here in New York.
Yeah.
There's a lot of famous people have recorded here, from David Bowie, Billy Joel, Madonna. There's a lot of people have recorded in this room.
I didn't know.
There's a lot of history in this room.
That's nice.
Yeah.
The process of making my first album was one of the most loveliest, most horrible, frustrating and delightful experiences in my life.
Yeah.
Until now, when it comes to my job.
Wow.
Because I'm such a horrible person to please when it comes to my own things, as I think many people can recognize themselves in. We are
Sure.
good at being perfectionists, or at least not happy with what we can accomplish.
Right.
And it's weird when you have a very clear idea of how everything is going to look and sound in your head. When you get to the, you can't really find the exact sound unless you have a year to make one song.
Right.
But I think it's good. I think it's good to keep myself quite satisfied, but not entirely. So I will keep trying to chase that perfect Aurora song,
Right.
which will be far from perfect, but
Of course.
100% Aurora.
Let's rewind a little bit and talk about the early years. I'm just curious about your really early musical influences. Did your parents play a lot of music around you growing up?
Oh yeah, they did.
They did? What kind of music was that?
Well, mostly Enya,
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, my favorite still. And lots of Bob Dylan and Cohen and classical music.
Oh really?
Because
That's
it
great.
calmed me down when I was a child. And it still does.
You used to listen to classical?
Oh yes. Or piano.
Yeah. We started playing piano at 6, I think I read somewhere.
Yes, because of classical music.
Because of classical music?
Because
That's
of
great.
the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven.
I know you talked about your mom and your sister inspiring you, which I think is really cool. You cite them as like your true inspiration. I know that's musical artists that inspire you, but beyond your mother and your sister and the couple artists we named, where do you find your inspiration beyond that?
I love quiet places that move.
Yeah.
I love looking at things that move quietly. It makes you think that time is moving more slowly, which makes you feel like you're experiencing something magical and impossible, which make you think that everything is possible. That inspires me a lot. And there's no noise to collide with your
Right.
with your
Your
noise.
thoughts, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to be the only kind of noise in the room. It's an honor to be in this room, especially now that I know what an honor it is. I didn't know when I came here a few hours ago, but now I do. And it's extremely nice. I have a group of wonderful people behind me, and we travel a lot, and we all miss our families a lot, and we all work a lot. And they are all such wonderful people, and I want you to give them love. Magnus, Selma, Odd, and Paul. This is the one happy song I have. And it's the last song for today. Broken mornings, broken nights, and broken days in between. Open ground, the sky is open, makes an open scene. And just like in fiction, in every addiction of fantasies taking over, awake me. I've been looking for the conqueror, but you don't seem to come my way. I've been looking for the only one, but you don't seem to come my way. Broken me and broken them, and you are broken too. Open ears, their eyes are open, makes me cold for you. But there's no seduction, only destruction. Or fantasy take me over and break me. I've been looking for the conqueror, but you don't seem to come my way. I've been looking for the only one, but you don't seem to come my way. I've been looking for the conqueror, but you don't seem to seem to come my way.
Aurora, you like the glasses? Do you want
Well,
to keep them on?
I don't know.
How do they look, Jamie, in the
I
camera?
think they look cool.
Yeah?
I think I'm gonna begin with them and then go.
You take them off when you get serious.
Interesting question. Can I sit like this for the whole?
Got numbers on the GoPro. Here we go. Take 3.
It must have been terrifying.
Yeah, it was. I think I peed myself.
Either
Either it made me cry or I'm about to sneeze. Somewhere
in between.
I guess it was just a way to.
Sorry, it's me.
No, I had to do this.
Okay. If you had to just pick 3 records, that was all you could live with the rest of your life. 3. I know it's a hard
I would
decision.
rather kill myself. I bought a toothpaste in America, and when I squeezed it out, it was blue.
Yeah.
You look like Arwen from Lord of the Rings today.
Thank you.
It's a very nice woman to look like.
Tyler. That's so nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
But you have like kind of a similar face as well.
Wow. Thank you.
Just more tan. she's
I'm a little crispy right now.
crispy. What does
Like
that mean?
burnt.
Oh, crispy, like a pizza. Do you want to have a bite? Of course, take one.
Should I?
It's good for me, and then I know you haven't poisoned it. Is it poisonous?